Okay, in this video lecture number 9, we are going to talk about how to create the first floor slab and to add the components on the first floor. Your beds, your tables, your chairs, whatever components you want to add. Right? So let's move on to Revit. Okay. So this is what we have. Right? So first of all, let's create the first floor slab. So you go over to architecture, click on your slab or your floor. I'm going to duplicate it so that I'm going to have a different so I'm going to call it first floor slab, right? However, I can use the same material, right? So take on your lines, right, and then let's draw it. So I want to have a small balcony here, right? So okay, escape, Control Z. So the balcony will go from here. Just a small balcony, it's not going to be 2500 is okay. So I'm going to go here and then I'm going to continue, right? And I'm going to continue up to here. No, not up to there. I'm going to continue because I'm going to have a balcony here. My lounge rather is going to start from here. Alright, so it's going to start from here up to here. Yes, and then yeah, so this will go all the way up to this point. So you have to ensure that it is a closed boundary. Very, very important. It is a closed boundary. So after making all that, you can click on OK and click on yes. Click on the detach target. So let's look at the 3D view. I think we have a good design here. We have a good design here, right? So I think I might okay, this slab, you can see this slab covered the wall, but this one did not cover the wall, so I have to change that. You can see we have an issue here. Right, so what I'm going to do in this, because the slab has created this gap, right? So and because this wall and this wall are not together, so it's created that gap. However, all these ones were okay because the two walls are together, right? In like manner, this one is okay as well because so I think this slab is supposed to start from the edge. Should start from the edge, right? Okay, so let's make all the correction. First of all, let's correct this one. So just highlight the slab and go over to first floor. So you just have to go to edit boundary, right? Edit boundary. So I'm just going to move this line over to this place so that it will cover the wall. Delete elements, yeah. So that would be settled, right? So this slab, I need it to start from here, from the edge. No. Delete, go over to your line, click on this, and then move over to this side, and move over to this side. So this is corrected as well. This is corrected as well. So you just click on OK, click on yes, click on detach targets. So let's look at the 3D again. So this is corrected. I think I'm either going to have railings here, or I'm going to have glass panels as well. So I'll think of that properly. So this is also okay. So everything here is okay, right? Except this gap that we're having here, right? So how do we correct this gap? So what we can do is we can cut this ground floor wall, right, and then join this wall and this wall together, right? You can see this wall is longer than this wall, so we cannot join it together right now. We'll have to cut this so that this and this will be the same. So how do we do that? We go to ground floor, right? Go to ground floor. We want to cut the wall from here. So what is the distance? Let's first of all check the distance. The distance from here up to here is 4,000, right? So you go over to ground floor, your distance of, check out your distance of 4,000. Or to do that properly, you just go to architecture, model lines. So draw a line that is 4,000. 4,000, perfect. So it means we have to cut the wall at this point. So how do we cut the wall? Go over to modify, split elements, and split it from here. Detach targets, right? So we can delete this line that we used to take our measurements, right? So the wall is cut. Now let's look at the 3D to check if it's properly cut. It's properly cut, right? So this wall and this has become separate, right? So you can see that the gap has automatically been closed because this wall and this wall are now the same. So the gap is automatically closed. There's no need to do any further changes. The gap is closed. So this is perfect. So what else? Do we have any other? I don't think we have any other correction to make, right? We don't have any other correction to make. So what are we going to decide about this front elevation? I can continue my glass wall, right, to cover up this place, or I can make it to be railings. I think let me make it glass wall, right? Because there are two ways. It depends on the design you are looking for. The design I'm visualizing now is a design such that I can have a roof that will cover all this area, but the roof will not cover this lounge. The roof will cover this glass wall here and then go this way. So this place will be open, I can have that type of design. This lounge will be open to the sky, right? I can also have a design where the roof will cover everywhere, right? The roof will cover everywhere. That is also another idea. So it depends on the one you want to, the kind of design you want to make. So I'm just thinking which of them would be fine. Which of them would be fine? I think I should use railings here, right? I should use railings here, and I should cover the roof up to this point, right? So I think that will be beautiful. So let's go over to railings. So go to first floor. All right. Now for your railings, to make it easy to construct on the site, I have to have a small wall here, right? So that this glass panel can be joined to that wall, and my railings can also be joined to that wall, right? So it will make it easy to construct on the site. So how do I do that? I just simply go over to first floor, go to any of the walls, right click, create similar, right, and draw a wall starting from the edge. Just let me say a wall of 600 is okay. So let's look at the 3D. So this is my railings. Sorry, I'm going to move it to the edge. Yeah. So now my railings, I go to architecture, I go to railings. So I can use fanciful railings anyways. There are different types of railings. I can use this bottom glass panel bottom feel. So you are going to see how it looks. So my railings is going to start from here, and I'm going to take it to this point, and I'm going to take it to this point. Okay, join it, and then join it to this point, and then join it to this point. Join it to this point, right? So let's see how that looks. I think this is beautiful. All right, this should be beautiful. So we have railings here, right? So I'm going to have my roof. So this place is going to be open. I'm just going to leave it as open. Or we can have a small kind of canopy or something like that to cover this place. But I think I'll leave it open to sky. Right? So I think we are coming up with a beautiful design. So we have successfully added doors and windows, and we have successfully created our first floor slab. Now okay, this place is supposed to have railings too, this balcony, right? So I'm going to go to first floor, click on this railing and create similar. So I'm going to have this railing starting from here up to here, up to here, and up to here, right? Mark as good. Let's see. Yes. So this is okay. Alright. So our design is coming up, beautifully. So let's add the components on the first floor. So first component I would like to add is the bed. So I'm going to go to load family, and I'm going to go to Revit library new. So let me look for that bed that I used. Okay, this bed, I'm going to use it for the master's bedroom. I'm going to use that bed for the master's bedroom. Then I'll use the bed we use for the ground floor. I can use it for my okay. So I want it, let the bed stay here. So the toilet door is directly facing the bed. I don't like it. So I'm going to put the toilet door here so that it will not be directly facing the bed. So I think it's better here, while the bed can be here, right? So every other thing can be here. So let's look for other bed. Rabbit library, this. So where are the other beds that I've been using? Okay, this is it. So I'm going to put that type of bed. Oh, sorry. Components, load family, this. Yeah. So allow it to load. I still bring in the same type of bed for us. Escape multiple times. Load family. Rabbit library. New. Let's see. Wow, still bringing the same. Okay, let's go to ground floor. Let me see if I can. Okay, that is not possible. Okay, what I'm simply going to do, right? I'm going to name this bed. Just duplicate and name it bed. Alright, and click on OK. Right, I also need this sofa, so I'm going to duplicate it and name it sofa. Right, I also need this center table. Okay, let me leave that first. So go over to first floor. Just go over to your components. You can see the bed is automatically there. Right, so I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to flip by clicking on shift, and I'm going to and I'm going to place it here as well. So that is it. So I also need I duplicated my sofa, so I'm going to remember this is our second living room, so I would like to place two sofas here, and one here, right? So this is a lounge, right? This is my reading room, so I can leave this. So how about my restroom? So I'll just go over to ground floor, duplicate this, call it WC, right? Also duplicate this and call it tub or bathtub, right? And click on OK. So come over to first floor, go to components. So where is WC? This is WC, so place it here, place it here. I also have a WC here, so I want it to face this way. So how about a bathtub? Go over to components. Let's look for bathtub. This is it. Place it, place it here, place it here, and place in the master's bedroom as well. Perfect. So this is what we can have, right? The reading room, you can look for reading tables and chairs under components, and you can place them. In your lounge, you can look for tables and chairs as well. Just look for as many components as possible and you can place them. So it is not going to be, because of time, I don't want this video to be too long. If I'm doing a design, if I want to do proper interior, I have to take my time, look for components and place them where it should be. That's very important. So let's look at the 3D. So I think we have come up with something. There should be railings here as well, even here, right on the ground floor. We have not put that. We should have railings at the entrance here, and we should have railings at this point. So let's go over to ground floor. Under railings, right? So this is my entrance. So my railings, I want it to start from here and let it 7.5 is okay, right? And then for this, let my railings start from here and then go over to here and then go over to here. Click on OK. Sorry, let's do that again. Railings, right? So start it from here, 7,500. So let's mark this one first, right? So this door, I'm going to shift it, this entrance door, shift it this way so that this place will be free, right? So likewise here, I'm going to go to railings and I'm going to start from here up to here, from here up to here, and then click on OK. Perfect. So let's look at the 3D. Alright, so I think this is nice. Perfect. So this is it about adding your components and also adding your first floor slab. So we have come to the end of this video. In the next video, we are going to proceed. I'm already loving this design now. So we are going to see in the next video. Thank you.